You and that witch thought you could blindside me time and again, huh? Well, she's on lockdown now. And this here monument to mankind's folly is your prison. I gave y'all too long a leash, and I surely paid for that kindness. Now park your ass here where time eats its own tail, and I'll clean up the mess you made.
Dude, am I seeing things correctly right now? That's Bray J. Oh my goodness. So do I, man. I love Nuketown. This is crazy. Welcome in, dude. How you been? Literally years. I've been great. Thank you. I've absolutely been great. Just blessed to be alive. Been so long. Okay. What's up? Oh, that ain't sad, man. You've been blessed 30 years of life. I feel like, dude, most people nowadays are definitely pushing 30 that we know at least. Like, who's not 30 and or pushing 30? Like, think about, like, Frenzy, for example. He's well into his 30s. Ooh, Mark 2? You know what, man? I kinda want it, but at the same time... No, I'll do a hard pass today, even though it's really difficult, just because I'm gonna end up trading it for the bow coming up in like around 50 anyways. Yeah, dude, like honestly, most people in Zombies community, like whether it be Broski, Frenzy, obviously, dude, I mean, Adopted was like, literally like 37 or 35 or whatever as we were literally playing, like watching him. So imagine now, he's got to be like mid 40s. Like Mike DeRuki was like 35 already back in the day. All these people relaxing in, dude. Yeah, this is a Black Ops 7, by the way. This is like, I know we never thought we'd get here, but we are here. Dude, this is just crazy. Like, I can't even believe that I'm saying your name. I missed you, though, I'm not gonna lie. But, yeah, like, 30's young, dude. It's super, super, super young. Yeah, so excited for that. OGBO1 and BO2 days, everyone's gotta be close. So, like I was saying, a lot of these OGs were in their 30s back then, so just imagine. Dude, like, Relaxing N was, like, 26 in 2011, so he's well into his 40s now. It's just crazy, isn't that? Like, isn't this crazy to conceptualize how time, like, just flies? I'm trying to get this, like, bow and arrow from the mystery box right now, because I spent so much time, like, trying to level it up, and now I can't get it out of the box. What if I just keep blasting it? I hope this works. What happened? Oh, that happened? Oh, man. Yes, I need that. It is crazy, though, for sure. Like, for sure. I know, not in a, like, again, not in a negative way, but in a way that, like, dang, time does fly. Because I am not gonna lie, when I think about you, I think like a 22-year-old or 23. Like, I think early 20s. That'll never fade for me. I don't care how old you get. Sometimes I have like a fixated number on somebody that no matter how old they get, they just associate them with that number. So I think about you, I think about like 23. Which is like weird. I know that's like a weird thing to say, but like, I guess I just associate it with the age I met you guys at, or something. Yeah, 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 exactly. Our little tiny crew. It's over a decade now. Over a decade. So yeah, I always will think about you as like 23, maybe 24, but just early 30s. I mean, early 20s. I'm sure plenty of people from back then think I'm like 18 or something like that, but nah, I'm 24. But it's just weird how I just stay stuck in that number. Like when you think like pie tricks, I think people always think like 13 years old, you know? He's my age too, he's 24. Okay, I am not enjoying this part right now because I really want to get that dang bow and arrow. Why is it harder to get than a Mark II? It should not be the case. It really should not be the case. What's going on right now? Two dying wishes used already? At once? Like, what's even happening? Yes, dude, that's so true. Like, that's, you put it the best way possible. I couldn't really explain it, but that's how it is. Exactly. I don't know why I feel like I'm moving up, but like I always associate everybody else with like a stagnant ages when I met them. Like I was saying, you know, no offense, but I'll never be able to like think of Pytrix as like a mature age. I keep using him, but like that's just like an example because of like immaturity and whatnot. Even though he's literally my age. Man, I hate that I used two dying wishes. I don't like that. That was an accident too. Why is it so hard to get a bow and arrow, dude? Or a crossbow, that's what it is, crossbow. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, imagine when he hits like, when he's like 45 and a whole family with teenagers or whatever. Like, he'll always be the teenager, like preteen, if anything. That's the stuff that I'm talking about, man. Ugh, come on, dude. Why can't I just like get what I need out of the box? It's round 46, man. I already used two dying wish. Fine, I guess. We just run the strat like this for now. Maybe the RNG gets better in the higher rounds. Let's just run traps. Thanks, man. Same for you, alright? I really do hope so. What's going on? Like, I don't understand half the things I'm seeing right now. I haven't really played zombies like I used to, obviously. I mean, I try to sometimes just because like it's something I genuinely enjoy. But I haven't hit around 100 in maybe like... How long now? Maybe 2 years, I think. Because I did high round one time. Nothing crazy. Obviously, like, no 200s like I used to. Insta-kill rounds or whatever. Just time doesn't allow, so... I have to put priorities first, obviously. Got bills to pay. Yeah, that's definitely good. That's like muscle memory. Like, that's like riding a bike. Like, you still got it in you. Maybe I'll get around 100 this game. But I don't like how it's starting. I'll just push through it, though. I don't feel like restarting it. I really don't feel like restarting at all. I mean, that's a good flex, though. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm gonna get engaged, like, soon here. I know, like, putting that out there is crazy, because, like, it's supposed to be, like, something surprising or whatever. But... yeah, I've been working a lot, just, like, paying bills and getting that sorted. Bro, that's how it always is. Oh, man. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That's not how I thought my life was going to be at 24, if I'm honest with you. But, yeah, it's funny how things work. Because I've been with this girl for 5 years now. Which is actually my first ever relationship ever. Like, I never dated anybody, like, in high school or middle school, elementary school. I never had any of that, so... crazy how that worked out. Eight years, that's awesome, dude. Congratulations. So she essentially, I mean, you spent all your 20s with her, pretty much. Might as well. I'm starting to think this gun is not in the box, which is like, it's totally cool if it's not. But I was kind of excited to try it. Because running traps is going to be a lot easier with it. No, yeah, that's like those I've never considered, to be honest. Like, I mean, I never even had one of those unserious ones either. Like, not even the playful ones. But if they were under 2 months, and they were like in school or whatever, like, I also wouldn't count those if I were you. I guess you could just say like non-serious relationships, if anything. But yeah, if it's under 2 months, like that's not even a relationship, in my opinion. Okay, I think I messed up the loop here. Yep. Okay. Man, I really don't like how this game started whatsoever. I really hope that I can redeem it to be something good. It's freaking 3:47 a.m. I don't feel like restarting right now. I really don't want to restart. Come on, box. still gonna have under an hour 50 at least. It's not a good color scheme for sure. I mean, it's supposed to be like a Nuketown version. So Nuketown Zombies and Black Ops 2 was already like pretty dark, but this is more like orange, as you can tell, like because of that. But COD hasn't been my thing in a while either, just because it's a totally different game now. It's not. You can't go into it expecting to have the same OG gameplay, but I enjoy it mildly. Like, enough for me to be playing it right now, obviously. That's my thing, like, I just had to change my perspective. I couldn't be going into it expecting to be playing OG Zombies. It's just a totally different game. Okay, hold on, let me throw a Casimir. There's something off about this gun right now. There we go. Fixed it. Yeah, it's not worth it. I don't know half of them either. I just got a Perkaholic. I don't know if you were around for much of like the Gobblegum era, but yeah, I think you know what a Perkaholic is. Gobblegums and stuff. Yeah, you have to have been. That was 2015. You definitely know. Yeah, you know most BO3 guns. So yeah, ever since they dropped the Gobblegum system, they never really looked back and they just continued doing it for every game after that. Black Ops 4, I got a 208 on that game. Took me forever, I'm not gonna lie. And then I never played it again, but it was like the weirdest experience ever because it doesn't compare to any other Call of Duty Black Ops. Like, Black Ops 4 was fun in its own way, but it wasn't anything like anything. It was just, like, so freaking weird. So I got a 200, they had Gobblegums there. That's when the weird stuff really started happening, like perks that you don't even know the name of, a totally different Easter egg story, and that's when I lost track, honestly. And then Black Ops 5 was technically a game called Cold War. And then Black Ops 6 came out last year. I got a 300 on that, which sounds insane. But think about like World at War, you know, like 300 isn't something that crazy. So similar to that. Oh, you played BO3 like 3 times? Yeah, it was weird. Very cartoony, for sure. But yeah, I got a 208 on that one. Cold War, which is like the next version after Black Ops 4, I got around 101 on a map called D Machine. That was in 2021. So I got to around 101 on that game. And then Black Ops 6, like I said, I got to around 326 on a map called Liberty Falls. And then on this game, I am still trying to get to around 100. Which is, this game is Black Ops 7. I mean, it'll happen. I just keep quitting out of these games because, like, I don't like the way they go. So today I'm forcing myself to stick with it. Like, I'm forcing myself not to restart for the perfect game, and I'll just play it out. So this game is definitely gonna be 100. Like, I know what I'm doing, I just don't like how it's going. You're better. You're better than me. I don't know anything, dude. Like nothing. After Black Ops 3, I have zero idea on the storyline. Nothing. I know that video because I saw it being recommended to me on YouTube, and I couldn't care less, like at all. I just want to play. I did the Easter egg for the first map of this game with Pytrix, actually. Funny enough, we did it together. But I couldn't understand anything that was going on. I just kind of followed the steps. Oh, really? Yeah, it sounds definitely like a good thing to get hooked to in the background, as background noise. Let me save a dog. I want to trade my ray gun for a crossbow. Ray gun's starting to suck now. Oh, I got it! I got it, dude, no way. Dude, I got it, finally. Let's see if I have the explosive feature, though. I need that feature. Hopefully I do. Wait, why isn't that explosive, bro? I'm supposed to have the explosive bolt. Okay, now I'm like weirded out because I customized this bow. So I might actually end up ironically having to restart because of this. Like it's that big of a deal. This is not what I thought it was gonna be. No, yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me either, like at all. Alright, let me just save this file. I'm not like throwing it out completely. But last time I checked, this bow was supposed to have a 3-round burst, explosive tip. What am I doing wrong? Hold on. So let's go to weapons, loadout, specials. Yeah, it's literally supposed to have explosive. And it's gonna have a tri-bolt. What's going on? Why did it not have any of that? Let me Google this. Okay. Bro, for real, I got the crossbow. So it is a game, it is like for me to run traps, just like 5. So that's the whole purpose of it. But the issue is, I didn't realize that I had to like start with this weapon for me to like get the explosive part of it. Like I have to like spawn in with it, not get it out of the box. Which makes total sense. I mean, I don't know why I thought it was gonna come out like that, but I have a save file. This game allows you to save a file, so what I'm gonna do is Okay, I'm gonna leave that other game. I could play it out later, but I'm gonna restart with this crossbow. So I already have it on me. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Perfect. Okay, so yeah, I have an idea now. I'm just gonna get to like 50 though, and then I'll get off. Yeah. Okay, well technically you can only do one saved file, but if this game comes out to be better than the saved file, then I can override it and it's just gonna like take over and I'll just have this one file saved instead. But if in case I die or anything, the other one is still saved on round 50. That's cool. Yeah, but you can only have like one file at a time. There we go. See, this is the bow I needed. Bro, that's the one I wanted. That's how I did it.
You could blindside me time and again, huh? Well, she's on lockdown now. And this here
Perfect. Yeah, I think this is the game.
Is your prison.
Alright, now I'm gonna get the Mark II out of the box. Or the ray gun, one of those two. So I can camp for the early rounds. Okay, the regular ray gun. That works, whatever. Yeah, I'm the transit robot. Look. And I have a jet gun piece on my back. Now, I'm still gonna like probably have to hit the box later on for that launcher you saw that I had, but that one's like tremendously easier to get. Like tremendously easier. I get it almost every hit. And that launcher is not necessary. That launcher is just kind of for dog rounds. Ultimately what I do really need is this right here, this bow. I'm so happy I got it. Third person is so cursed, I know. Dude, this bow is so fun. I just wish I didn't spend all that time around to get to around 50 hitting the box, just try to get it. Had to literally Google this. That's how, dude, that's how much I know about this game. Like, I didn't know that I could even customize my loadout that I can spawn in with it. I'm stupid when it comes to this game. I'm used to the M1911 starting pistol. No, not at all, dude. You're good. I appreciate that. But it was nice catching up with you, man. Yeah, definitely. I feel like it's not any different than the other version. If anything, it's kind of just like I said, easier on the eyes. Or actually, no, I take that back. It's I can camp till 50 with this version, which is what I'll definitely do because I like it better. But I only have traps on the nuke version, I believe. But I don't need the traps to like 55, which I've done doing the early round strat. That was a blessing in disguise, because I'm gonna definitely overwrite the file. I'm gonna save this one instead. Yeah, no. After every dog round, it teleports you to the other version of the map, but you can always teleport back through a hole. So like, if I'm in the other version and I end the dog round, it'll send me to this version. And then if I'm in this version and I end the dog round, it'll send me to the other version. And I can just teleport right back. Yeah, for real. I will. The unpatched version. Man, I love this bow. Oh my goodness. I had never used it before, and I just know the traps are gonna go so well with this. It's so OP. Like, when I'm running traps and I'm running low on points, I can, before I run to the next trap, I'm gonna blast this. It'll be like a perfect loop, I already see it. And I'm gonna keep my points up because of it. It's gonna be primarily a points gun, but I think it does actually end up killing a little bit still. Like, it's not like totally just no killing. Like, it won't kill like a full horde, I don't think. It'll kill like what's it called? Some of the non-special zombies, because some of them are like armored zombies. So it'll kill the non-armored zombies, and it will kill dogs, which will in turn give me more points too. And that's forever too, like the entire game, it's that OP. And it will severely decrease the health of the armored zombies. Dude, I agree. Oh my gosh, that's like my most unpopular opinion, that I will die. I will die on that hill. I swear, dude. Oh my gosh, Project. You know, I was in a debate about this in my stream one of these days too. I was like, guys, you don't understand the run that Extension could have had. Like, I loved it, bro. Just the relic system, the Venom X, the feeling of the rush, like the dopamine that you would get from escaping and like on the way back to escape. Oh man, dude, nothing like it ever came back for some reason. People didn't give it the love it deserved. Like, I feel like if people actually like, openly admitted that they loved it, instead of being like some total, oh yeah, I'm a zombie player, I don't mess with aliens. If they like actually embraced it like I did, they probably would have made a second part of that. It's just because like they got poor feedback, they decided to discontinue it. But I really don't like that they I really don't like that they only made that one. I love extinction mode, bro. It's better than some of these freaking maps and games that they come out in Black Ops. I'm gonna go ahead and say it was better than Cold War Zombies, better than Black Ops 4 Zombies, it was better than Black Ops 6 Zombies. I'm kind of enjoying this one, but so far, because I don't know much, I enjoyed the Ghost extension more than this too. Yes, dude. They just kept on talking about multiplayer because it was bad. They didn't realize the hidden gem they had. They never even gave it a chance too, because I know that they would get frustrated that like they spawned in with like a super weak gun and they couldn't do much. But if they actually grinded it out to where you can be like OP as heck. Well, you know, I was max level. I was max prestige level 1000 on extinction mode. or mercenary, whatever it was called. That was like max level, so I had like the best starting weapon. I had the arc attachment on it. I had like pretty much everything to make it fun, and I could escape pretty much any map with the relic on. I understand that starting out with like a revolver was not fun, but if they just like let it play out and leveled up and unlocked things, it was the best. Oh yeah, they did. I forgot about that though. I didn't play them at all. Completely forgot about that. I didn't even buy Vanguard. Dude, I completely forgot about that. Me too, though. Man, so I really do wish I had more friends that played that, because I remember last time I played it was probably 2017, and even then it was like already hard to even find people. But the run that it had was just... It deserved more recognition, man. I'm so happy you say that too. I'm like... I feel like at home right now. I feel heard. I feel listened. Because you and I will not share that opinion with many people. Yes, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. People didn't give it a chance because if they realized that if they had the loadout that we had, because we actually give it a chance, they would have had so much more fun. Everyone's just like so sick of starting with a little revolver and not being able to do anything. But like, I'm telling you, I was like, guys, just go all the way, level up your pistol, throw the arc attachment on it from Revelations, the arc attachment at the end, remember that? Bro, that's so OP. You could kill all the scorpions. Like, with like, right off the bat, you're shredding everything. The hives would get destroyed easily. You could just escape maps for fun, like just casual speed runs because you were so OP. I loved it. I really loved it so much. I love Mayday. I love Awakening. I loved what's it called? Nightfall, when they introduced the Venom X. The gargoyles would get shredded when you spawned in with that arc attachment. The rhinos would get shredded. Those were the hardest ones. I remember the rhinos used to be tough. Did the boss fights, like, for example, when you would defeat that huge Draken thing on Mayday, the Kraken, I mean, Kraken. You know how like satisfying that was? How intense and satisfying. It felt so good. Although Mayday was not my favorite map, I will admit that was probably my least favorite. The boss fight did bring me a lot of satisfaction every time I beat it because it was pretty tough. I'm not gonna lie, pretty tough. Yeah, exactly. Like when you're grinding out with relics, leveling up, and just like speedrunning. I remember like having a world record with Relaxing N on a speedrun on Nightfall. I couldn't really play much with him because it was so laggy though. And people wouldn't believe me, like I remember I would be so laggy and I would like down sometimes on extinction mode. And it wasn't even my fault, like I would just fall off the map or something because it was laggy. And the whole chat would be like, oh sure, like of course Elite Shadow. Sure you lagged, like you didn't just die. I hated that so much, so as much as I enjoyed Relaxing N's exposure, all the way from Finland to New York was not a good server. Especially because he would pair with like Scandinavian people. So I was like the minority every time. But I did have a record for like 3 years with him. It was the Nightfall escaping speedrun. No relics though, just regular. When it was fresh out release. There was like chaos mode. I don't know if you remember that. Like where you had to keep killing within a certain time frame to not lose. Dude, right? Like that's what I'm saying, bro. Every time I would do like a run with him, the zombies was laggy, like every time, but anytime that I'd try to do like a world record run on extinction mode, which I said we did get a record, it kind of looked like he freaking carried me simply because I was lagging so hard. I mean, he didn't actually carry me. I'm just gonna say this in the humblest way possible. Like, he wouldn't have gotten the record if it wasn't teamwork. Like, obviously, that's just obvious. But we all didn't get a fair shot. It was just always laggy. He's always looking like the best player because we're all lagging all over the place. And every time I would play, like I said, it would always be with like Scandinavian people that he would invite. So it's not like he was the one lagging. It was always him hosting, always him with like the advantage. And I get it. I mean, he's got to be the host. Like, why would we be? Oh, really? I feel like somebody said that, and I didn't remember that very much. It's still crazy, though. Infinity Ward? Was that... Or no, Oh, wait, it was an Infinity Ward game, but I didn't know there was specifically the same studio. That's sick. That's very sick. Man, you got me all nostalgic about Extinction Mode. I really want to play it. But I haven't hooked up my PS4 in so long. It's gonna have so many updates. Probably no servers anymore. Even for a solo run, I wonder if I can like play it on PS5. Like, if is there crossplay? I wonder. I have a PS5 that's plugged in, so maybe I could try to see if I could re-download that there. I want to play Extinction Mode so bad. Yeah, same. He had good ideas. Very good ideas for challenges. But you know, one thing I did hate once, oh my goodness, I hated this. And it happened to be the most viral video ever, too. He did this buried well challenge in the maze. And that freaking challenge scarred me, dude, because all I was doing was being revived straight into a horde every time. No jug, no perks, no nothing, no money. Literally just going in a circle. He would pick me up and I would go right back into the horde because I can't leave the area. If I leave the challenge area, then I just look like I'm like a coward and I broke the rules. So you would get shamed for leaving the area, but like, what else can I do, man? You guys are picking me up every time. I just keep downing. That day, I had like 30 freaking downs, and and it had like 400,000 or 500,000 views. Out of every other challenge that I did, where I did amazing. Like, there were so many challenges where I did like exceptionally well in spite of the lag. And of course, the one where I'm just getting picked up into the middle of the horde, it's the one that goes viral. It's like, come on, man. Come on. And then everyone's like commenting about it. They're like, oh, that Elite Shadow guy just sucks so bad. Like, yeah, come on, man. If only you guys knew, like... I will freaking school you guys. No, but that one though, for real, like that BM63 challenge is so freaking sick. Yes, dude. He literally freaking did that to me. He did me dirty that time. Ugh, oh my gosh. I mean, what can he do though? Like at the end of the day, like he is supposed to be the protagonist, and like he can't leave the challenge area either, so like he can't just break the rules for me to like leave and get Jug. And if he leaves me bleed out, it makes him look bad, like he couldn't carry the team or something. I don't know. So I understand it. I understand that like he has to look like the guy carrying everyone. But dang, man, that is not a good show of our skill. Like we lag so hard. Yes, dude, that freaking stupid Finland Scandinavian connection every single time. He knew it too. I'm sure he knew it. Like, I'm sure he knew that we were lagging our brains out. Like, one red bar. And he would love it. I'm sure he loved every second of it. I remember sometimes, like, I would get one hit, and then the next second I was, like, red screen because it lagged so hard. And the zombie wasn't even close to me. But it's surprising, because, like, we're not even that far, necessarily, from Europe. I think you were living in Virginia at the time. I don't know if you still are. But, like, I mean, we're the East Coast, so, like, we're as good as it's gonna get when it comes to playing with Europeans. Nah, they definitely would, dude, for sure. Relaxing Gun actually did get a 115 on Black Ops 7. He posted it recently. Yeah, this boat is shredding on round 38, so I can only imagine. You're in Maryland now? Oh, I see. Yeah, so, I mean, I've always been in New York. So, we're not gonna get much better when it comes to connection for them, so I don't know why we're doing that bad. Like, the connection was just insanely bad. He freaking farmed me, dude. Oh, that was terrible. My mom actually lives in Maryland now. I have a lot of friends in Maryland, like, I don't know if you remember some guy named Downright Filthy from back in the day. His name is Kip. He's from Maryland. Justin Goodrich. Yeah, it's fast but it's hectic, as you can see. It's really chaotic. Fast spawn rate and everything. That's why I didn't mind, like, re-saving, I mean, overriding the round 50 that I had, because I know that I can quickly go back up to 50 with a better run, which is this one. I'm much more happy with this game. But anyways, yeah, Downright Filthy's from there. Justin Goodrich, one of my viewers, he's from there. Like I said, my mom lives in Maryland, so I'm often down there. Like, I'm frequently in Maryland. Like, when I say frequently, I'm saying, like, maybe once every 3 weeks I drive down there. Yeah, he's from Maryland, dude. What's going on with these dogs? There we go. Got the killjoy. You know who I still talk to, which is like crazy that I kept contact with him? You remember that guy named Monkey? Or Monkey RS from Finland? Who was relaxing against mod? He's like regularly talks to me. Like every week we actually like send reels to each other. I still talk to like Mendoz. I still talk to I mean, we obviously did an Easter egg with Pytrix recently, so I obviously talked to him. Who else? Oh, there was a guy named Dubchub from Skype calls from Tennessee. That guy I still talk to. His name is Caleb. He's had like a sick job, dude. He tours the world with like different famous artists, and he does like their lights, I guess you could say. All that electric stuff for the stage, and he's like super skilled at it too. He's like the electronics visuals guy. So Dubchub, I remember like I used to think he was not a legit player. He used to call like he's like, oh, I got to around 204, but I didn't record it or whatever. And I used to think he was BSing and all, but he was actually legit, which is weird that he would never record it. But yeah, his name is Caleb. He tours with like 21 Pilots. He's done with Paramore. He tours with like Logic. Yeah, dude, he's got like a dream job. I don't know how he got into that, but I remember when I had a streak with him on Snapchat 10 years ago. He started like, I think it was because he started at his church in Tennessee. And he just kind of got better through first-hand experience at that church. But yeah, dude, he's just got like the best job ever. Yeah, right? Remember when we used to be like, oh, so you're on like 204 in Ascension, huh? Funny, like you have no footage. But yeah, he actually wasn't bullshitting. It was just weird that he was not recording. I only know this because like the amount of later on when we were talking about like reminiscing and stuff, he has pictures from like every single round. No, not every single round, but like every 10 rounds he would take like update pictures on his phone, on his TV, and the timestamps actually match on his gallery, which is like super crazy. Like the 150s are like an hour per round. He was a slow player, but nevertheless, I can't believe he was doing those rounds. No recognition. Oh, I think you don't know this, but in 2018 I met up with Anti-Tryhard in real life. Him and this guy, Biboz, who was like friends with him. So I met him in real life because he's from New York. Never met him again after that because I don't have no reason to. I know the feeling, bro. I mean, there's levels to it. Like, I also felt that same way. I had, like, imposter syndrome. Because I was grinding so much harder than some of these people that had, like, insta-kill rounds effortlessly. And all I was trying to get was instas. So, I get that. From a perspective of somebody who was really grinding hard for instas for years and could... I mean, I obviously eventually hit my goal and surpassed it on multiple maps. I get the feeling. Like, it's just such a... For the amount of time and effort that I spent into it, there are people with way less time spent into it that were doing better things than I was, so... Yeah. But that was definitely fun, the community aspect. If it weren't for the community aspect of it, like, I don't think I would have been enjoying it as much. I just think it's so funny that you thought he was BSing too, though. I never said it, like, vocally. I was never verbal, like, hey man, you're a freaking cheater. But I always was so suspicious of DevChuv. That cool, man, cool. Yeah, cool, man. See, another highlight I have of you, Bray J. It's freaking Criminal 156 is sub. Or wait, no, was that Criminal? Or was that somebody else? It used to go like woo, 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 woo. Bro, that was so freaking funny to me. Oh yeah. I finally got to have that feeling after freaking dying and spending hours on end. Countless times. Finally got to have that experience. And then after that I got a 174 under Reese. And then after that I got a 221 on Kino. You were thinking, bro, me and you are the same person, I swear. Because I randomly think about these people. I know they don't think about me. But like, I keep them in mind at all times, dude. Like the randomest people ever. Like, you know how he used to be like, I'm a savage or whatever? He used to have that whole like Chief Keef playing all the time. I was thinking about that on my way to work like last week or so. And I was like, if anybody knew that I'm thinking about him right now, they would think that's sus. But I think about these things all the freaking time randomly. Like, I'm just driving on my way to work or a commute, and I'm just randomly reminiscing on all these different names that just vanish from the community. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They used to call him Criminal 156, or I mean Criminal 163 as well, because he didn't have instas for a while. I mean, yeah, I didn't hear from you either for like the longest time, so yeah, I guess you did the same thing. I never totally vanished. There was always like a little bit of traces of me, like whether it be like a year apart from everything, I was still always around. Like, I never fully vanished, never fully like retired like that, but you could obviously tell based on the different rounds I was putting up that there was not as much dedication anymore. I was more of a casual high rounder, not a serious committed high rounder like back in 2017. Like, my peak years were 2015 to 2020. Well, yeah, let's just say that 5 year. 2015 to 2020 was like when I was super active, grinding hard. When I got my 220 plus, when I got all my insta-kill rounds, any world records I may have had on first rooms. 2015 to 2020 was my strong point. I had a 5 year run, then after that I fell off. What's up, Lewis? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Bray J, I have like the craziest memories that nobody ever keeps with them, ever. I swear, like there's lore that I continue to have in my head that I'm sure nobody else remembers. Like, do you remember? Okay, you might remember this one. This is like not super out there, but Criminal used to have this freaking mod that his name was Too Rad, and Too Rad, I randomly like checked up on like his socials. He had blocked me on everything for some reason. I never knew what the problem was, but I went back to check on his stuff, and like everything, he was just, I was blocked. I was like, what the heck? I don't remember. I don't even talk to the guy. Never knew he even like played anything. Yeah, that makes sense though, for sure. Yeah, that was strange. I don't know. I checked up on people like Specialist. Damon, if you remember him. He doesn't play at all, but he's into cars and modifying old cars and stuff like that. Yeah, bro, probably. But yeah, he follows me on Twitter, on Twitch, and YouTube. So he's still cool with me, but he doesn't play anymore. Who else? VSAT, actually. So, Victor follows me on Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. Like, we actually stay in touch with Victor. Oh, new job on Monday. Congratulations, bro. Life gains. Look at that. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I still actively am in touch with Victor. VSAT is like pretty chill. He's from New York too, so maybe one day we'll end up meeting, maybe hitting a gym session together. It's weird because like as a powerlifter, I am nowhere near as big as him, but I'm kind of putting up bigger numbers than he is. I guess I'm supposed to be because I'm a powerlifter, but it's just crazy. Yeah, I had a subscription like that to him too. Not 8 years, it was like 6 years. And I was like, man, why am I paying this money? Like, I haven't even logged into any streams. Yeah, he was always chill. He used to hang out with this guy called Angelic, who fell off the face of the earth way sooner than anybody. But I think they got like beef at one point because they stopped talking to each other. I never had any issues with people in the community, but I do remember like there was somebody that actually had beef with me. Like the only person that for some reason hated me was this guy named Val, Inferval. Man, that guy hated my guts, and I don't know what I did to him exactly. Maybe I said something. I don't remember. I could be the type to. But yeah, like the fact that beef would even arise over a video game was crazy to me. But I think what happened was that there was like this gauntlet, like the Reese gauntlet, which is the game that I got 174 on when I got instas, and he like, what is that happened, dude? He was going for instas. Man, I can't remember exactly, but there was like a money involved. There was like a pot. I think I made him go out of that pot. I'm not trying to like spin this anyway. I just don't remember everything exactly. But there was like a money pot, the debit card. There was a guy named Devitt. Obviously, he would arrange his gauntlets. And I think he had like been just thrown off shy of the pot because I got 174. And I was like the 3rd place or something. But yeah, I think that started the beef. And then after that, every single attempt I would get at like instas on Ascension or anywhere else or whatever, he would like clown me on Twitter. Like I would remember him memeing me. I would remember him like being in chats and people would send me voice recordings of him talking about how slow I used to play without me being present. I remember him telling Laiku, like Spirit, to make videos on me because I was playing slow. And I remember, like, this is just stuff that I remember. I don't know exactly all the details, but it's been like since 2016. At the end of the day, he got a 206 on Ascension, and I think that was like his form of saying like, "Ha, I beat you finally," right? Like, you might have taken me out of the pot in the gauntlet, but like I got a higher round than you because you only got to 174. I remember him getting that 206, and then he like posted it on Twitter, and then he blocked me after I saw it. So like final, like I guess like that's his last hurrah against me, right? Like, ha, like look at me, I'm better than you, slow player or whatever. Little does he know. Yeah, that is kind of fan behavior though, I know. This is like, little does he know that just a couple months after he got a 206 on Ascension, I got a 221 on Kino, and it kind of boiled my blood that he never got to witness that because he blocked me. And I really hated that he never saw that. I really did hate that. I wish he would have seen that I actually topped his 206. Now, nowadays it doesn't bother me, but I remember back then, I just hated the fact that he didn't get to see that. Because at the end of the day, man, like, he did that just to, like, piss me off. And I still I still got a 220 and he didn't, right? Like, on a harder map. But anyways, he fell off the face of the earth, so now I don't even know what he's doing. Nobody knows about him. Everybody just forgot about him. You know what's funny too? Laiku never ended up making a full-on video about me, like he wished I did. Like he wished he did. Yeah, I feel like he had to have been, which is kind of satisfying in a way. I'm not the petty kind of revenge kind of guy, but that would have been pretty satisfying if he did find out. But the embarrassing part about that was he wanted me to get bullied so bad online. And as much all that Laiku did at the end of the day, or aka YYY, that's 5 Ys, aka Spirit, you know, the same guy. All he did about me was compare me to somebody else. Yeah, you did talk to me about it. You did. You definitely talked to me about it. For sure. I definitely gave you more details back then because it was more fresh in my memory. Okay, anyways, all that he ended up doing was saying, "Oh man, I can't believe this guy Sultanat is so freaking slow. Like, not even Elite Shadow, who's known for being notoriously slow at Ascension, is this slow." That's as much as Laiku ever said about me. Ever. And Val wanted him to roast me so bad every time. And that's like, I mean, that is kind of mean, but that's not the worst thing, you know? You could get clowned harder than that. Especially as somebody who's like, Spirit used to get on anybody. But yeah, just to instigate, I remember they were like, "Oh, I can't believe you came for Elite like that. Elite Shadow, you got called out as the slowest player or whatever." I'm like, guys, he didn't call me the slowest player. He said Sultanate is even slower than Elite Shadow. Meaning, like, yes, I'm bad, but, like, somebody just topped me off, you know? That was as much as he ever said. I remember this very clearly because I kind of cared at the time. I would be lying if I said I didn't care about that. But I was just like, what, 16 years old, so I kind of cared about how people viewed me. So I cared about those technicalities back then. Yeah, bro. Literally, like, that whole beef was so pointless. Like, I was just trying to hit instants the whole time. And it happened to be that we were in the same gauntlet. Like, hello, freaking gauntlets are meant to be competition, dude. Like, for what it's worth, I didn't win either. Like, I mean, I made some money because I was top 3. But, like, somebody had made more money than I did, and somebody made more money than the second place. Like, somebody had first place. Like, you're not always gonna win, dude. It's freaking... It's a game. It's not like I won, like, thousands of dollars. It was, like... I'm talking, like... Third place? I remember it was something like $200, dude. Which, yeah, for teenagers, that's like big money, but still. Somebody had to do it. So, yeah, I mean, you know what was petty from me, though? When I got my 221 on Kino on Black Ops 1, I pinned that as my top post on Twitter, so that I was like, just in case he ever decides to check up on me, that's the first thing he'll see at the top. Like, that was petty of me, because obviously that's, like, not the right kind of... I shouldn't have him at the top of my mind. That was as petty as I got about it, though. Yeah, exactly. Like, nobody else ever had problems with me. That's as much as I had beef. Like, that's it. Like, there isn't a single person in the VO1 high round community from back in the day that you would, like, ask about me and they would say, like, I was anything bad. Like, nobody. I was just grinding. I stayed respectful about things. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Mind you, though, posting it as my pinned tweet, like, it got me some good followers. Like, it got me Oxygen for the Win to follow me. It got me Kushel, his wife. It got me followed by a Specialist, aka Damon. It actually got the Frenzy like tweet, which was kind of like, to me, that was quite cool that he did that. Oh, yeah, I was a mod in almost every chat too. Nobody really ever disliked me. I remember I was modding their Broski stream. I was gonna go down a list, but let me not. It's just too many people. You get the point. This is it, guys. This is the 100 game right here. Yeah, exactly. That's one thing I can always take pride in. I never got toxic about it. Never spoke trash about anybody. Never used my games to start beefs. Which, that's why I got liked. I'm pretty sure that's why people like me a lot around the community. Because I would like support their streams, I would tweet out their streams, I would encourage them, and stay in my lane all the time. Dude, I never saw anybody as less either. Like, obviously I would just talk to anybody. I didn't think I was higher than anybody for getting 200s. So yeah. Because that's just stupid, man. Like, I know some of these people. Oh, gosh, it's so cringy. Like, people think they're hot stuff because they play a video game. I'm not gonna say names, but, like, some people would just not even give anybody else attention unless they were, like, at a certain level. Back in the TeamSpeak days. If anything, sometimes I should have been a little bit more selective about who I got in the calls, because I remember, like, things that would happen with Pytrix and Mendoz and, like, Nicole, and these little, like, tiny little dramas would start between them. And sometimes my chat would be like, what the heck is going on? Why are these kids fighting on there? Yeah, that's every community, right? Like, people just think they're hot stuff. Like, they won't get in a TeamSpeak call with, like, randoms. Bro, it's a freaking video game, man. Like, I'm not gonna deny the fact that I enjoyed being in those group chats with, like, Mike DeRuki, Space Marine, Santa's Bananas, Def, and all these guys. Adopted. Because I became pretty close friends with Adopted. But, like, I didn't really have much in common with them either, dude. Like, they were all older. So I enjoyed you guys more. Dang, really, bro? That's like when they say never meet your idols, you know? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's gotta be a top tier worst experience, bottom tier experience. I mean, like, all these people that you're, like, admiring for their skill, these happen to be terrible people. I know Yu-Gi-Oh! Though is a huge community, so, like, it sucks that the top players are like that. But hey, man, it could always be worse. It could always be like the CSGO community, you know? Oh, really? Wow. But yeah, every community has those people. For me, like besides zombies, I remember a moment that was like an eye-opening that kind of threw me away from somebody was in powerlifting. In my first ever nationals competition, I was always like, I wouldn't say I was fanboying this guy on Instagram, but I had been keeping up with his stuff for a while because I kind of wanted to just know where I stood in powerlifting. So I had been keeping an eye, like a close eye with him, but I secretly did admire him because he's strong or whatever. But man, he was just like, I never tried to be friends with him, but his attitude, like, oh my gosh, so cocky in real life. But then he'll like post, those kinds of people will post like these humble paragraphs talking about like sportsmanship or whatever, but like they'll be like a totally different person in real life. So I've had that experience in real life too. He's bragging about how he misrepresented a game state during a judge and got a win off of it. No, dude, that's crazy. So people are actually like proud of that? That's crazy. No, that is pretty wild. I do have quite a lot of points, so I'm just seeing if I can get that launcher again. But if I can't, it's not even a problem because I already have my crossbow. Can you become a crawler, please? There we go. Oh no, dude, that's like, yeah, no, that's just next level. That is crazy. Oh, I do want to keep this SG-12. Oh yeah, I'm keeping this. I'm not even going for the launcher anymore. I'm just keeping this. No, it's relevant because like it's just talking about how some people just, I guess, lose sense of a good person, like more good moral character, just because they're something in a game. Oh yeah, you know what was I actually on a positive note? Somebody who's doing really well in life that you might have heard of is Willio, the Origins guy. I talk to him often still because of like we happen to share the same other hobbies. So he's a powerlifter. He competes. He's like, I'm not big on like investing or whatever, but he seems to be doing fairly well financially. Like he just bought himself a new Tesla like a month ago. He's always like having fun. Yeah, Willio. He's the GOAT, man. But yeah, he's like, we almost met. We didn't quite meet because we were gonna compete at the same event at regionals. He's in Ohio. I'm in New York, but we still compete under the same regional level. Happens to be that he had to like drop out of the meet because of personal reasons. I think he was like sick or something. So it didn't get to quite meet. But I'm pretty sure we will get a session in one of these days too, because he comes to New York occasionally. He has family out here. He comes to the city. So him and I have a pending lifting session to do. Said he might be up here for the summer, so maybe then. I kind of came at Yu-Gi-Oh! With the same attitude I did at Zombies. Be humble, try to improve, and make a good group of friends to grind with. Stuff like that kind of ruined it. No, that makes sense for sure. Like, that would leave a very bitter taste in my mouth. Especially when you're coming from that other perspective that we had in Zombies. For sure, man. We gotta throw some fireworks on this gun. Yeah, Willio's thriving. He's great. He was never cocky either. He was always super chill and humble. Willio was actually another one of those guys that would like talk to like bums and people who had like not even around 50. I don't want to say bums. That's just like using terminology that you kind of use, I guess. But he would talk to like people that would just love the game. Just didn't have to be good at it. Oh, I missed the trap. Dang it. There we go. Finally got a fireworks. Yeah, that's good. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to revisit it. Like, you can't let a bad experience ruin it. But I can definitely understand why, though, at the same time. It would draw you away for some time. I'm just so happy to have this crossbow, man. This freaking gun is revolutionary. This is my highest round of this map. All because I got the crossbow. Elliot Shadow, welcome to the stream. I don't know if you remember, VSAT used to do that, like, freaking hum, like, Ray J all day, thank you for the sub. Dude, okay, here goes another core memory that I'm sure you thought I forgot about, but I didn't. You remember we used to be like, you want to hear how the cosmonaut sounds? We used to be like, sure, Bridget, how does he go? And you used to just be quiet. You'd be like, there you go, you like my impression? That's enough, like I'm sure you've heard. League of Legends community is super toxic with TV, so I play with chat off and really focus on my own improvements, so it's pretty fun to see myself get better. Dude, you're taking the right approach to it, man. That's how it should be. Like, just drown the noise out. I have heard that it's a toxic community. It's a pretty large community as well. They're not the ones enjoying the game for you, man. You gotta do it yourself, you know? Yeah, this strat is so nice with this crossbow. Can't stop saying that. I've said that like a million times, but yeah, I love it. Yeah, it used to be like, you didn't start it by saying you're gonna imitate the astronaut and moon, but you used to like imitate one of the bosses. I can't remember who you used to imitate. But then you'd be like, but you want to hear my cosmonaut impression from Moon, and then you just be like, there, you like it? And you'd be like, what? I didn't hear anything. You're like, yeah, I know. That's how good I am. I know you loved Moon because you used to talk about it all the time back then. Somehow I never really got into it as much as I should have. Like, I enjoyed the wave gun, and the zaps and everything, and the zap gun, but I never high rounded it. Yeah, I think it was George. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's not much else. Like, they don't really have sounds. So yeah, it has to have been George. Dang, man, round 60, flawless, all because I got a crossbow. I can actually run the strat properly. I think I'm gonna save a file on 65. Yeah, it took me an hour and 15 minutes to get to round 60. Pretty fast. Yeah, this strat is fast, man. The round's already over. This is definitely the 5 strat. Double trap strat, electric trap, crossbow. It's giving 5, man. I just wish I could run it in the regular version of Nuketown, not this beaten up one. Can double dip the trap. Literally, dude. And actually, it seems like it's killing more than I thought this would kill. The crossbow is like killing forever. So it keeps up the it not only does it just break even for the points, but it actually consistently makes more points as the rounds go by. So it's not usually the issue with these double trap strats is keeping points up. But I don't really have to spam it too much to get the points back. Look, the round's already over, bro. That's crazy. I do like one loop. This crossbow is like killing hordes at the same time. And I got dogs? Come on, man. I'm so fast. Yeah, dude. And it's actually a really fun strat. You failed at lurking. I take that as a compliment, I don't lie. Yeah, man. Man, but this strat is actually fun. I could do this to 100 for sure. Alright, they're like stuck for some reason. Why are they stuck though? There we go. Yeah, the crossbow is actually killing hordes in between the traps. It's great. That's in the round, I'm pretty sure. Almost end of round. It's very satisfying too. Yeah, dude, it would be nice if I could even see it here, you know? Only custom zombies, I guess. The only problem I'm noticing sometimes is these huge, like, freaking scorpion things, whatever they're called, mimics, they get, like, the zombies stuck, so they can't even go through the trap. So I guess I just gotta focus on killing them manually. Look at him, he's still there. That's about it, though. Everything else seems to be running smoothly. Still keeping my points up. Perfect, around 65. In under 2 hours. Hour and 25 minutes to be exact. It's a pretty fast strat, man. Definitely should hit 100 tomorrow. Thank goodness for the crossbow. Alright, so now I make sure I don't hit leave match. I'm gonna hit save and quit. Gotta be very careful. It's like they put the leave match button right below the save file. Wait, I think I can prestige now. Thanks, man. I can do this for like forever. It's a pretty easy strat. I had to get used to like I said, running the trap whenever they get stuck. But I found out why they got stuck now. That was the only time it would get sketchy. Like when I would double dip, there would be like a full horde on the other end. But yeah, if I kill the mimic with like my ray gun or the bow, it solves the issue. Hold on. How do I prestige in this game? Career, progression. Oh, here. Prestige. There we go. Perfect. There's my character in the background. Oh yeah, thanks, man. It was nice catching up with you for sure. Oh, really nice catching up with you. Nice to see you. I'm glad you're doing well, because I think about you all the time. And thanks for watching. Catch you next time, whenever that may be. Hope you have a good